Am I crazy for doing this? Am I a fool for thinking this is a viable idea? Perhaps. But I never claimed to be a sane man. So we're doing it. Once all the logos go by. There are a lot of logos. I usually just mash the skip button, which on the controller is green. The top button. Actually, I think any of them will work, but I usually skip them, so yeah, I'll just watch them with you. It's been a while since I've seen them. There's gonna be a twist to this one. If you see the logo on the ground, you already know. It's the Neversoft eyeball. He was playing guitar the whole time. And then there's this one. Guy walks into a tattoo shop. I don't know what's... I don't remember the twist to this one. And... oh, Vicarious Visions. Okay, I thought we already did their logo. Ink. Ha, I get it, because tattoos. Budcat. I think they're the ones that make the controllers, which is why their logo looks like a controller. Okay, here's the cool part. Here's the one for the game itself. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know if that's a playable character in any of these games. Oh, well, that guy's dead. Fighting our way up the rock mountain of rock. It's made of rock and it's made of rock. Yeah, I do wonder if the people who animated this were given any official Guitar Hero character designs, or if they were just told, like, yeah, just make this cool opening cutscene. Just make the guy look like whatever. He did it! He became the Legend of Rock! And then the cool opening guitar stinger for the title screen. Welcome to Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. I can't say I've never played a Guitar Hero older than this, but this one was my game. I didn't have Guitar Hero 1, I didn't have Guitar Hero 2, but by the time 3 came around, that's when I was getting into Guitar Hero. So I had to get my own copy. We're doing career. You know, I always forget that co-op career is an option. Never done it before. I don't have anyone in my life who likes playing Guitar Hero, so it was never an option for me. But we'll do career. We'll create a new band. How many letters do I get? Ah! Ah! Okay. That many. I don't know. Because I also don't know how it's gonna format the name. I mean, I guess like any band name. Give me a minute here. Nail gun. Because I already know what character I want to play as. And we're skipping easy. That's baby stuff. We're going on medium. You thought this was going to be professional? I'm going to be like, yeah, watch me play through the whole game on expert. No. My hand physically will not allow me to do expert. I don't even know if I could do hard. I had a run going once. I never finished it. Yeah, went with the name Nail Gun because my go-to character has always been Judy Nails. Let's see all the characters. There's some spoilers down there. Don't look down there. Don't look at that. I'll cover that up. Don't look at that. Alex Steele. After his regenerating superstar status, actually returned to his hometown bonfire parties and backyard jam sessions. Now he's in the limelight looking to destroy anyone and anything dull enough to stand in his path of headbanging destruction. He kind of looks like Jack Black. I wonder if that's intentional. Casey Lynch, finally embracing her feminine appeal. Casey has risen to the status of goddess of rock. When asked by a reporter if she had sold out, Casey replied with a roundhouse to the face. Don't worry, I'll pay for the medical bill. Daughters, lock up your mothers. Sunset has not fallen upon the strip. Whatever that means. Izzy returns with the flair and the hair and isn't stopping till your ears bleed pure rock. Glam never tasted so good. I guess I never considered that these descriptions are coming from This is Guitar Hero 3. So these characters are probably supposed to have reputation to them from the past 2 games. We'll skip Judy's description for now. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Whoever said that never met Johnny Napalm. Oh, I guess he smells bad. Up all night thrashing and partying, there is no sleep for Johnny, just blacking out. I eat disco and bleep emo. Whatever that means. After an overwhelmingly warm debut a year ago, Lars needed time to cool off. Ready the longboats and crank up the metal, Lars is prepared to reverse the effects of global warming with his Icy World Tour. Wait, but this is Guitar Hero this is Legends of Rock. This isn't World Tour. You're getting ahead of yourself. Hailing from Japan, Midori is both sweet and sour. Classically trained on violin and performing at the age of 3, Midori dropped the bow and grabbed the axe and never looked back. Skulls out forever! The essence of cool, Xavier wields sound with hypnotic effect. The ladies want him, and the dudes want to be him. Touted as the strummer of love, Xavier strives for peace on Earth and goodwill towards rock and roll. I mean, his name is Xavier. How much cooler can you get? Oh, wait, yep, those are spoilers. Okay, don't read those. And the character I picked, Judy. After realizing the majority of her fans were 14-year-old boys, Judy dropped her label like a bad habit. In her debut solo effort, Punka Gothic Rockabilic, Bilica, Judy brings her own style and shows she can shred with the boys. I didn't read the whole thing. Hang on a second. Judy brings her own style and shows she can shred with the big boys, and then some. There we go, that's the end of that. Do I have other outfits too? I do! Huh. Wait. Do I? Hang on a second. Huh. Okay. I did not realize your unlocks are across all of your careers. I thought it was only for that band you played through the game with. So, I mean, I guess that's how you unlock everything, is you can have multiple save files and just keep playing through the game to make in-game money to buy stuff. Anyway, my favorite has always been Jet Black, but let's start with standard here. And does she have a default guitar? Don't look at that stuff. I don't know if she's supposed to have her own, like, signature guitar. I just went with the Flying V. It looks kind of cool. And we're good to go. After 10 minutes, it's finally the game is finally starting. Our first show with this band, Backyard Bash. So here's our set list. We can pick from, as it says there, any 3 of these 4 songs will get us to continue. So I guess maybe I should just only pick 3. I'm starting with Slow Ride because that's iconic to me. The iconic first song, Slow Ride. This is the one you pick when you want to try to get better at the game. Or when you're just starting out and you need to learn the game to begin with. Because it's really easy to play. Or at least the way they've laid it out, it's easy. I remember when I first played this and I just could not get the hang of strumming and pressing the buttons at the same time. So if you've never seen Guitar Hero, this is how you play. Hold down a button, and then when the note gets across the bar there at the bottom, you press the little strummy bit on the guitar. It's kind of like DDR for your fingers. Except you also have to strum. And I can press the button whenever I want, as long as I don't strum. And it will count. Or if I don't strum, it won't count. It won't mess anything up. I won't lose any streaks. which I got that 4 times multiplier over there. I got star power, which I can use to double my multiplier. I don't really care about points. I'm not gonna do that, probably. Unless it feels like a cool moment to do it. Sometimes I use star power. But not for the points. I don't care about points. You can see I got a little rock meter there. It's currently green because I'm doing good. I don't know if we'll ever get into the red, honestly. I've played this game too much to ever get in the red on medium. Now, if we're on hard, probably, but... Yeah, I remember when I was a kid playing this with my friends. They had it, and that's what inspired me to get it. It's like, well, they got it, and I want to play. And I think it's a cool game, and I don't want to only play when I'm over at their house, which was also not a very common thing. Very, very occasionally. I guess part just satisfying melody there. And of course, the long notes, you just gotta keep the button held down. It's not much different than the standard notes. Oh, this was always the tricky part when learning this game. That's always the part where it's like, oh, I did it! I did the part! Until you get used to the game, and it's like, yeah, okay, slow ride is easy. No one cares that you got 100%. Everyone can. There's the little star notes. Those give you star power. I didn't point that out before. Also, when you do long notes, there's a little whammy bar on the controller. Do that to get more points. I tend to not. I like letting the songs play out. In fact, I usually play with the sound effects off, so I can just hear the songs. But I turn them back on for this, because, you know, that'd be weird without them. I can't really hear the crowd. I was expecting to hear the crowd more, but yeah, the game does. It does still respect the song. It respects the fact that you want to hear the song. Okay, so glowing notes like that, you don't have to strum to hit them. Just hit the button in time. It's hammer-ons and pull-offs. Well, that one looked like a pull-off for a moment. No, that's not. Or is it a hammer-on? I forget. Hammer-on is one direction, pull-off is the other way. I forget. I guess it would have been a hammer. That's a hammer-on. And then pull off because you're pulling your finger off to let the finger behind it play the note instead. What was I saying? Yeah, I played this at a friend's house, and I was totally bad at it. I couldn't get the hang of it. But then there was one time where I played it was like a Flash recreation of Guitar Hero. And then for some reason that made it click on my head. It's like, oh, okay. Hold down the button and then strum. Oh, okay. 100%. There we go. $600 for playing one song. I don't think that's how a gig works. I just never noticed how this bill works until just now. We got $4,000 for that. But you got minus deductions. We set some cars on fire. Some wall art got stolen. There were noise violations. Someone trashed a hotel room. So in the end, we only earned $600. But they paid us $4,000. Again, just for playing Slow Ride. Not even for the whole set. Just Slow Ride. I guess we'll do next song in order. I don't have any particular fondness for a lot of these early songs, so it's kind of just what I feel like playing. I don't know. I honestly don't have any personal fondness for Poison or Foghat. Slow Ride's the only Foghat song I know, and I do know that Slow Ride is supposed to be way longer. They went with the short version. Which makes sense, because it's the first song. You don't want to be playing your first song for 8 minutes. And I remember so friends had this, and then I wanted it myself so I could play at home. I put it on my birthday list one year, and I remember that birthday, got the game, and then I think also that day we went to a children's museum, where, you know, it's like a museum but with like a lot of interactive stuff, so the kids don't get bored. It was fun. But I was also really excited to get back home and play Guitar Hero. And of course, I feel like everyone who really liked this game was like, oh man, this is inspiring me to play guitar for real. I can kind of play guitar. I'm not good. I don't practice. But I know how. Kind of. I'm definitely not. I mean, I don't even know that I'm above, like, novice level or anything. Because, like, I don't know chords. I don't think you really need to know chords to play. You just need to know how to hit the notes that are in front of you. The notes that are on your sheet music. Or just, you know, play whatever sounds good to you. You know, you don't have to listen to rules. It's art, not music. Music is art, not science. You don't have to obey rules. Trying to think of what else to say about, like, when I first started playing this game. You know, it took me a while to get used to medium, this difficulty, because as you go up in difficulties, they add more buttons. So for some reason, to me, 3 buttons, easy. Add a 4th button, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. But eventually I got the hang of it, you know, you just gotta get your pinky used to hitting that button. And hard, you know, the next level up, that adds orange, as you can see there. You know, in addition to having trickier note patterns to hit. Ah, I missed the note. I wanted to get 100% on this as well, just to show off. Who am I showing off to by playing on medium? No one cares. I can't really play on hard that well. Note patterns are a little too complicated for me sometimes. And having to move my hand to hit orange, because despite the fact that you have 5 fingers, you can't really use the 5th one for guitar. You really only have 4 viable fingers for guitar. So you do have to move your hand. Now, thankfully, they do have a little notch on the yellow button to tell you where the center of the controller is. I guess the center of the buttons. Kind of guide your hand back to the position you want it in. Which it definitely helps. But it's still very tricky. So I definitely have respect for people who can play on expert. And get 100% on all the songs. I didn't even get 100% on this one, and I'm on medium. What am I doing? Alright, one more song? Sure, let's hit me with your best shot. Fire away. I shouldn't be talking, I should be cutting out the screen. Too late. Are these all 80s songs? I just realized that. And of course the singer has to change because this is sung by a woman, and they wanted to... I was gonna say wanted to retain that. No, it's the original song. They could have gotten a new vocalist if they wanted to, but they opted not to play the original. I really don't see this character a lot. There aren't a lot of songs she sings for this game. I mean, again, sings. It's really just a character model representing Pat Benatar. It's not actually the singer. There are some songs in this game that are covers, but this is not one of them. And even then, even the covers, it's like, yeah, I don't think we have any characters in this game that actually represent the people who covered it. Or who did the covers, to say that better. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Are these all 80s songs? Why do we start with 80s songs? At a backyard bash that's probably full of young people. Okay, well, to be fair, this came out in like 2007. Oh no, you know what? Never mind. I was gonna say, the people born in the 80s would have been adults by then. Yeah, but I don't know that they were listening to Pat Benatar just because the song came out when they were born. It's not... I think that's typically not how music tastes work. Then again, a lot of the stuff I listen to, they started in the late 90s, so maybe it is. Oops, I jumped a little too many times there. I don't know if there's anything else I need to be explaining about how the game works, but you can see how it works. Just hit the buttons. And also don't hit the buttons when there are no buttons. It's typically pretty bad in rhythm games. Stop to try to read the banner in the back. Oh, don't do that. Don't take your eyes off the highway. That's what they call this thing with all the notes coming by. The highway. Sometimes after playing for a while, or even after just a couple of songs, because of the highway constantly scrolling down, sometimes after it, after playing, it'll leave my brain with that visual effect. So look at things that aren't moving and it looks like they are moving. They're moving up, actually. Like my brain is trying to correct. Yeah, that looks so weird. I'm looking at my shelf and it's like, ugh. Bowser looks like he's moving up, but he is not. He is stationary. Encore! So once you beat the 3 songs, then you get an encore, which is a bonus 5th song for the set. I believe you have to play it to continue, so you don't say no. Oh no! Our noise complaint is so bad they called in the police! But the police are jamming too! Yeah! 1975. So yeah, not all 80s songs, but seems about roughly that decade, 70s, 80s. Here's our first cover. This is not the original version of the song, which I only ever found out when I heard it on the radio and was like, hey, wait a minute. This isn't how this song sounds. But actually, it's the opposite. This is not how the song sounds. But I think this is a good cover. I don't listen to Kiss, so I don't have much ground to speak here. I think this is better than the original. I don't like the original. This one's got more pep to it, I think. Oh, there's a guy in the basketball hoop. He's upside down. Someone help that guy. He's gonna pass out. All the blood's going to his head. How do you even get up there? Who threw him? The way they animated the drumming and stuff. Yeah, he's. You're not supposed to be looking at him. Don't look at him. He does not look like he's actually hitting that cymbal there. But yeah, this is one of those songs where you're like, I know it was back in the day, it was considered really hardcore and cool, but I listen to it being used to harder stuff. And it's like, wow, this song is really weak. It's limp. It doesn't have impact. No disrespect to Kiss and all they've done for music, but yeah, my music tastes are definitely warped. That's my problem with music genres is I grew up thinking oh, I like metal, but then it's okay, I go listen to Metallica. I'm kind of jumping the gun because we'll see a Metallica song later, but it's okay, listen to Metallica because that's metal. That's some quality metal, some really beloved stuff. It doesn't sound hard enough to me. At least in most cases, I would say. But I'll talk more about them later, I guess. Oops. Why am I messing up? I know how these notes go. I can see them in front of my face. See, that's the hard thing about playing guitar in real life. You don't have the notes scrolling in front of your face to tell you what to play. That's why I don't know any chords, is because it's memorization. I don't like memorization. That's not how I learn. But you know, it's also practice. You also gotta do stuff to just know it. You gotta practice to know it, to know how to do it, to be used to doing it, and then you get better at doing it. My thing with practice is just, it's not like I want to practice. Like, I don't have a goal of how good I want to get. I don't particularly want to write music. At least not like just guitar pieces. I don't want to play for a band. So I don't really have anywhere I want to go with getting good at playing guitar, so that's why I don't practice. So yeah, sure, it'd be cool to play Dragon Force songs. Again, we'll get to them later. But like, am I gonna practice a ton to get to that point? Probably not, because it's just like, yeah, it'd be cool. Oh look, we got sponsored. More, I was gonna say magic. I mean, I guess you could consider money magic. More money. Hey, don't stand on our amp. We did it. We made it. We got our first real gig. Mitch's Moose Lounge. That's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye. You know, I just realized I recorded a test episode to see if the controller would be too loud. I went straight into recording this. I did not check the test recording for anything. I should go do that. Bye. I just discovered this. I'm moving that with the guitar controller. I'm going up and down on the strum bar. I don't think I ever knew you could do that. And the thumbstick moves too. What? Can I select? Can I? Oh, cool. I had no idea you could do this. Should hit reset, not Wii menu.